Alright. He is Druid, Rogue, Shaman. So, let's build decks. Druid, Rogue, Shaman. So what's the best way to target that? So I need a priest. To target Druid, Rogue, Shaman. Druid, Rogue, Shaman. We could target like mid-range / face Shaman, I guess, with this. Can we? We have Rogue. What the hell? We could fatigue his Rogue, I guess, with all three while also targeting face Shaman. So that's probably the approach, and just ignore the Druid. Because like, there's no way that we can beat mid-range Druid with Priest consistently, or mid-range Druid with Shaman consistently, but we can beat it with Rogue consistently, but it's not worth committing to. If we put in weapon removal in Priest and make the have a strong early curve, it can beat face Shaman, and Priest is naturally good against mid-range Shaman, so that's a good matchup for us. Beating Rogue is going to be a bit tricky. We're going to need to add some tech in there to maybe make it beat Rogue, or we'd have to queue correctly to nail Rogue. And then our Shaman, we could go face Shaman to have a chance against all three of his decks, or we can go some sort of control-y Shaman to beat his face Shaman with weapon removal. Those are kind of like our options there with the Shaman. But Priest, I mean, is pretty one-dimensional. We have to build it in such a way that can beat his Shaman and have a chance against his Rogue, right? So, extra early games. We're going to want these guys, we're going to want those guys. Museum Creators may be a card we want. Definitely just Deathlords in our Priest. Like, of course, Deathlord's a good card. Shadow Madness is pretty good against Rogue, can help with removing things, and is really good against the Shaman. Probably want double Holy Nova. Probably want double Life Mount. We could even Holy Fire. Like, Holy Fire is good against those decks because of the heal, right? Probably don't even want two of these. It's really bad against Rogue. Like, Shadowward Pain's probably a good card to include. 2 Wild Pyromancers. The thing just started bugging. Where's Harrison Jones? Harrison Jones. Do we want Belcher? I mean, it's really good against Aggro Shaman, but Healbot's probably just better. Doesn't get sapped either. We're giving up the Druid. We're just not trying to beat Druid at this point. We're trying to fatigue the Rogue and beat the Aggro Shaman with the Priest. So we're aiming at those two decks and ignoring the Druid in his lineup for the most part. I mean, if he plays Big Taunt Druid, I guess we can get a chance against that, but I think most of the time he's going to just mid-range Druid against our decks and farm us. Do we need 2 deaths? Probably don't need 2 deaths. Man, the deck builder thing is getting all weird. What else do I want in this Priest? I probably want Justicar. Justicar. We have enough 5s, probably. Probably want 1 Flash Heal, not 2. Could run Light of the Naru, it's not the worst. One of those bad boys in there. I mean, drawing cards is okay. We just need to make sure we outlast his damage. Could be helpful in that sense. But what if he goes Mally Rogue, though? Because he knows we have Priest, he knows we're going to tech this way. If he goes Mally Rogue, we're fucked. Alright, this might be too techy. Because then he goes Mally Rogue, we're just doomed. What if we just Dragon Priest him? Dragon Priest is like 50-50 against Rogue. It might be better. Just play Dragon Priest with Ragnaros. I think that'll be stronger. Do I have all the cards for Dragon Rogue? Alright, we need to craft Choma. God, Showered Pain, get out of here. Oh, did it fix it? Cool. I didn't know crafting mode fixed that bug. I think this will be better. What else? Double Velens. How many Shadowed Deaths do I want against the lineup, you know? I definitely want Harrison Jones, that's for sure. I definitely want 2 Holy Novas. Card's gonna be good. Probably just only want 1 death. Just because, like, you occasionally need a death. Probably want Cultist on the 3-drop. I don't need 2 Cabals. I need 1 Cabal, though, probably. I could put Entomb in instead as the other thing. I don't even have Northshires in right now. What am I doing? Probably want Curators. Seems like a pretty good deck so far. It's got a chance against Rogue. The main thing is the Shaman is what we're targeting. This way we have much better odds against Malagos Rogue, because otherwise he can save 5 spells and just kill us if we try and out-fatigue Malagos Rogue. And he's probably going to make Malagos Rogue over Oil Rogue. Then I guess we still want Death Lords in it. It is a very anti-aggro Dragon Priest, so... Seems like, what do we want? We want a Ragnaros in here, though, over something. Let's cut one of these and just throw in Rag. Give better odds against Rogue. Sure. Tilted a little bit towards those matchup. If we get if we tempo out against Druid, we're gonna be in a good spot, so it's not bad. And then what are our other classes? We have a Rogue and Shaman. Rogue and Shaman. How does Rogue be able to beat Aggro Shaman and be able to beat... He's got Rogue, Shaman, Druid. Rogue, Mirror, and Shaman? We could do some sort of like Shadow Step variant, I guess, and have a chance against Shaman, maybe. Shadow Stepping SIs and stuff. Question is, will we be able to be the Rogue? Maybe. Shadow Stepping Van Cleaves can get pretty intense. We'll get a Loatham. If he makes the Rogue Malagos Rogue, we're gonna have good odds of just rushing him, right? Get that in there, put the Ooze in there, and then put the double heal buff. Leroy is the win condition. So we don't have to run oils. Probably only want 1 sap. Don't really need Fan against those classes. What's an alternative for Fan does similar effect? Stalnos even good. Doomsayer might not be bad. Probably want 2 Earthens. Double Drake. Double Belcher. It's a lot of minions. Minion Rogue. Want Violet Teacher, huh? Violet Teacher's like the most important card. Is Sprint even good? Is there a better draw alternative? Something like that. We don't need as much draw because we have way less dead draws, right? Probably get rid of one of these Shadow Steps for a Cold Blood. Is Cold Blood something against Face Shaman? They have to kill it, otherwise they lose. Alright, Face Shaman targeted slash Rogue targeted. Not the worst thing in the world. This has a Harrison, should probably also have an Ooze over one of these. Yeah, I mean, we have 2 Oozes, honestly. Fuck it, right? He's got Rogue. Can't rely too much on our weapon. This many 5s might be overkill. Too many good sap targets, you know? I don't know if we want 2 oozes in this deck, though. Probably put in another draw card. Probably need Loot Hoarder. That'll be better against Face Shaman. Okay. We have a Flurry and no Deadly Poisons. It's like it's always gonna get oozed, right? It's scary. I don't know if we want Deadly Poison. Maybe we just don't run Flurries. But Flurry's like the best card in the Rogue Mirror. How do we win the Rogue Mirror without Flurry and Deadlies? Yeah. He's gonna have double ooze Harris in every deck though, you know? That's the shitty thing, man. But it's like you can't play Rogue without that, right? And then my last deck is Shaman. And I'm targeting his aggro Shaman and his aggro Shaman and his Rogue. Well, let's start with the basic aggro Shaman and Rogue targeting package. And then we want to get in... I think we just want to go this route with it. The whole Zombie Chow Outlast Dream. There's Haunted Creeper. And then Flame Tongue Totems. That sort of shenanigans. Just run double Lightning Storm. I don't even have Elemental Destruction. Alright, double Lightning Storm. Where's... I just made you. Where's Lotheb? We need that card. I don't even know if Elemental Destruction is going to be something we want to play. Definitely want one of these Earth Shocks, 2 of these bad boys. Probably want 2 Feral Spirits. I mean, they got Taunt. They're pretty good. Probably want Fire Elementals in our deck. Oh, that's the wrong card. I'll craft these Elemental Destructions, don't even know if I want to use them. If I want to still be able to beat Rogue, I need like more oomph, you know? So if I cut the Elemental Destructions, rid of that. Something like that. Maybe put in eggs. I don't know, eggs might just be too slow. 4 cards. Something like that. Good old Bloodlust Shaman. Could work. I don't know how great it's going to be against Aggro Shaman. We don't have no heal in it. Maybe Healbot's just better than Elemental Destruction. We have a lot of early game removal. Let me adjust the Shaman more. I don't know. Fighting for board early. I don't know what these Ancestral Knowledges are doing here. I forgot to remove those. Don't know what to put in. Torn between a lot of different choices. Killing his Totem Golem is going to be a bitch. It's kind of important to be able to do that. Let's get another guy to buff. As soon as I get an egg to pop, I think I'm solid, so We'll do that. One deck. So you bring 3 decks that are good against Zoo, like Freeze Mage.